Hi, good morning. So I know a couple days ago the video was about how tired I was. This one I don't have much else to report. Spring allergy season is in full swing in the Northeast. And myself and a lot of others are suffering mightily uh through what I find to be the most beautiful season, and a lot of people do, but like, man, is it kicking our ass. Um so today's video is not about how tired I am, as you can see. I mean, I'm like, this is borderline delirious. It is about how the gifts of tired, right? How there is, I'm noticing, um, there's a peace in it. There's even almost a groundedness in it, because I tend to push through things. I was in a uh, resilience based trauma. I can't even speak. I'm so tired. Okay. I'm pulling it together. We're doing this live, so we're doing this in one take. Uh, anyway, it was a trauma course, and I'm talking about how I see everything as a mountain to be climbed, a battle to be fought, and so it is my tendency to push through. Like, we take the conditions that are and we obliterate them because we have stuff to do. I don't have that today. I don't have that this week. So I've had to give in to the gifts of bone weary exhaustion. And it's been this amazing lesson for me, because I've had to slow way down while still having to move through my day. All of these things that I've been talking about, right? We still have stuff to do. We still have to work. We still have things on the schedule. We still have dinner to make, houses to attend to, laundry, all of that stuff. But I'm noticing there is a piece behind it that it's like, okay, like I'll figure this out. I will give what I have to give in the moment, and I'll modulate that. And it's all very not new. It's been largely a practice of modulation. First theory, then trying to modulate this sense of like, okay, yeah, I know we're not supposed to battle everything and push everything, but like, yeah, but we got stuff to do, right? Wink, wink, nod, nod. And yesterday in this session where we're doing this sort of guided visualization meditation, where we're being asked to pendulate between two or more very intense sets, contradictory sets of emotions. And I saw this overall pattern with me where everything is this monumental battle, this thing to be solved, healed, overcome. And uh, I had a moment where I realized that the healing, if you will, is in just closing out that cycle, and in realizing that not everything needs to be healed, but maybe just closed out. And I wouldn't have seen that if I was not slowed down because of my inability to go, I just can't fight today. I don't have this thing in me of like, yes, I have to wrestle whatever trauma I have to the ground, and I'm going to now come up with a 12-step plan as to how to fight this. I did not have that. So when I released into sadness and then compassion for my sadness, I could see what was below that. And this is what this exhaustion is allowing me to do on a moment by moment daily basis this week, is to honor the fact that I was so tired this week. And now is this, we're coming towards the end of the week, and bone weary, exhaustion. Still went to the gym. Not my best class, but I just really proud of myself. That sounds so stupid. I'm proud of myself for getting up, but that was a big thing. This is how tired. I mean, last month I probably would have just canceled and blamed someone or something else, right? Stupid allergies, not my day. But I showed up for me, because that's what makes me feel good. And as I'm moving through my morning and trying to get things done, there is a sense of not slowness so much as that it's weird. It's like the slowness is giving me a sense of peace, which is the strangest thing in the world. And it's allowing in this compassion for no, it's okay. You're still doing this in a completely different way. So I really just wanted to take a moment and go I fight tired. I'd get another cup of coffee. I'd throw back a Claritin, and I would move on with my day and push through. But I am really enjoying this thing of no, we're just going to move through our day with peace and compassion. And yes, and it's allowing so much more to come up. All of these things that I would have missed. I mean, the panic attacks that would have ensued from the pushing, they're not there because we're not pushing. We just don't have it in us to push. And it's another reason why I'm laughing is not just because I'm so deliriously tired, but because it's shocking to me still at this stage of the game, with all of the work that I think I've done on myself and with other people and with trauma work. It is shocking to me how simple this stuff is, seemingly, right? When you actually get it. But for me, it's taken 50 years to get there. But it's all of this work leading up to that little pivot that went, oh, this is what everybody was talking about. This is peace. Yeah. So it's really super basic on one hand, and such hard work on the other, right? Deconstructing our stories, our beliefs, our narratives, our own self-judgment, that's then enhanced, shrouded, and masked by everything else that's going on out there. So yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that, and also to say, keep doing the work, keep doing what you're doing, because if you're looking for stuff like this, if you're, if anything, whether it's me or anything along these lines resonates with you, you're obviously doing the work. You're obviously looking for your own connection with your authentic self, with something bigger, something more. And that pivot, that little thing that finally makes everything snap into place, it comes as a result of this, and it is coming much faster. It's for all of us, for as all of this, what is chaos, what seems like chaos, there's so much intensity out there, especially now. And again, right, much like the exhaustion, at first it seems horrible, and at times it is, right? It's not always fun, but it is bringing us so much more ability to find our own resourcing, find our own resilience, find our own clarity. And it's bringing us so much more information with which to do so. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there now about things like this, about how to self-soothe. Uh, and so that pivot could happen tomorrow. Not everybody is as hard-headed as I am, so it won't take you 50 years. Um, Although, again, I got to give myself some compassion. My trajectory and my path, and apparently the work that I needed to do is a little bit different. So, there's a lot more. I feel like in many ways, and again, this is because of 50 years of working on it, and so I can make that pivot. I am now seeing all of the ways that what is trauma, what would have been debilitating in some cases and was at times, is really my greatest gift, because this is such great work to do, and it affects us every day at a daily level, a moment by moment level. Whether we want to, trauma is not, there's the event, right? There's the traumatic event, but it's really what happens in the body that goes unresolved, unprocessed, and that sticks, right? As layers of pain that then get enshrouded in layers of beliefs about ourselves, stories, coping mechanisms. So it's not, and I realize, I keep harping on this, but this is what I do, right? I specialize in trauma. So it's been my greatest gift, because it's taught me, my trauma has taught me so much more about my own resilience, about my own strength, which actually didn't necessarily, yes, it came out of the trauma, but it's not the rebuilding. As I go back now, I can look at all of the places where, oh, I had it all along, I just didn't acknowledge it. And so that's in this slowing down and this ability to sort of stop for a moment and process. It's I get to review my own history in a very different way. So I'm going to bring it back around to the original thing before I fall asleep on you guys. And just to say that tiredness, exhaustion, or just spaciness, maybe you're feeling, or maybe you're feeling nothing at all, and this is just a conversation for you that either doesn't land or is maybe just about present moment awareness, is just to see what else is going on in the moments as you go through your day. All right, that's all I have for now. We will talk soon, and bye for now.